back to Moonridge Podcast. This is going to be our episode 3. Today we brought Sean from the Northwoods Brewing Company in Osseo, Wisconsin. Craig has talked about his business, our relationship with him, how he feels he's been doing it, stuff like that. But I'll let you guys introduce yourself.
Absolutely. As always, I'm Nick with Moonridge Brewing Company. We are going to actually be missing a member of our staff today, Andrew Clement, who's currently out at Brewery Brewing Company in Boulder, Colorado. So we'll be missing him on this episode, but I'll go ahead and I'll let Sean introduce himself.
Can you introduce myself?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Sean Annis from Northwoods Brewing, Osseo, Wisconsin. Been doing that for a while, actually. Thinking about it. Since 97.
That's a decent amount of time.
I need to get into something different. But yeah, that's where I'm at in Osseo. Still just giving her.
Nice.
Originally in Eau Claire. And now I'm down in Osseo.
So if anybody's ever been to the Northwoods Brew Pub down in Osseo, they're in the old condensery building, and it's absolutely gorgeous down there. When did you happen to pick that location up? Tell us a little bit about what you put into that building down there, just to kind of keep it, a little bit more historic.
Yeah, we picked that up in 2015. We were just looking to, we just sold the Eau Claire location to Monk's Bar and Grill there, and we were looking to do some modifications and stuff there. A pretty good renovation on the brewery side and stuff too. So, and then those guys came in and said they wanted to buy that property and everything else in the building and everything. So we were like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
My partner at the time was he was looking retired. I was like, I'm 38 years old.
I feel that.
There's not that much meat on the bone, man. So then we just looked around and found the condensery down in Osseo, and cool building. It was built in 1903. The bones of that building were amazing. They were still like, it was awesome. The brickwork, the structural stuff.
Yeah,
it was just so cool. And, we had to strip everything out, put all the new trades in it, the plumbing, HVAC, and electrical. But other than that, we kind of retained its look. We cleaned up the brick a little bit because they had whitewashed that whole thing, so it just we sandblasted everything and made all the brick come out. It was cool. Yeah, it was a fun project. It was to restore stuff like that. That was pretty sweet. That was. I love that historical stuff. Like, I think it's cool, and I always wanted a smokestack. The big smokestack.
Yeah.
You're not going to build those this day and age,
Right. Yeah.
Especially for a brewery of our size. So it was pretty cool to have that. That's our fresh air.
Yeah.
But
See, it's funny that you bring up the smokestack because I never really thought about that as being like a Wisconsin-centric thing until I moved here. And then I went to the University of Wisconsin lacrosse, and that's the first thing you see through the blocks is the smokestack coming up to college.
Yeah.
And then you get over towards Eau Claire and the same. I think that I love that though. Any like old brick masonry.
Yeah.
I love that appeal. I think you guys did a really good job.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. It's a nice building. It was fun. It was fun to do a build out. We turned that around about 6 months.
Really that quick?
Yeah, 6 months. We moved in there. But we started moving in November of 15 and started to do the renovation and build out and stuff. And then we opened up in April 2016. And then we were
off to the races. So, Sean, what size brewing system do you currently have down at Northwoods?
We have a 15 barrel quality tank solution set up. I have some boilers set up, we had a 7 barrel direct fire.
Yeah.
And then we bumped up to S15 with the boiler, which is night and day.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know, driving a nice car, you're not fast enough.
Dude, I'm
And
telling
then you jump right into a, you know, like a new Corvette.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
See, we're on a boiler system here at Moonridge, but down on Bibulus, we're on a direct, you know, heat system.
yeah,
And you can definitely tell a little bit of difference
Oh,
between the different beers, you know, as it's coming into the
Yeah.
pool and stuff.
yeah,
But you get a lot more caramelization of that direct contact heat.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of gives it a little bit more of a bitter flush to it
Yeah.
back end.
oh yeah.
So I love having the steam system here, especially on that double jacketed whirlpool tank that we have, because I can set it the day before and then come in and have everything kind of recorded ready to go.
And just let her.
Yeah, so I'm not sitting here waiting for water
Yeah.
to heat up for
Yeah.
3 hours, you know. Or
It's sweet. Yeah, it's definitely a nice system. Those spoilers are nice.
You guys also have those automatic blow-off valves too, right, for horse carving?
We do, yeah. We have those. Yeah, those are my favorite thing. I think.
Yeah, Andrew was telling me about it. I didn't get to see those in operation.
Yeah. I just set it, forget it. You know.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, it's been almost flawless. So it's within like, you know, percentage, you know, 0.5% of PSI stuff. So it's, you know, it's perfect. I wish they were all set up like that, but.
Right. Any way you can regulate.
That's what I'm saying. It's perfect, man. Like I remember when Kevin was down there and he was doing some stuff, and he's like, "Oh, we just start this way, blah blah blah." Huh? What? That's I don't even know how to do that. Like I just run it through here.
Right.
And he's like, "What?" so it was both the same thing, but you know.
It's kind of funny. People don't realize that, at least in the brewing world, there really is 1,000 ways to skin this cat. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
from different points where you're adding your hops to just you know, different water temperatures or different mash temperatures, that could totally change the outcome of the beer. It's funny when we get to talk to another brewer that gets to the same outcome, but they
Yeah.
follow a totally different process.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's always funny.
Yeah.
And Kevin from Half-Assed Brewing Company is one of those guys that does follow a couple of different processes. You know,
Oh, for sure.
it shows in his beer for sure. You know, and
Yeah.
we love that guy. He's actually out with Andrew in Colorado today, so.
Nice, nice.
So I'm hanging out at the Avery Brewing Company at the border. So Sean, you also you guys aren't just a brewery, but you guys also have an entire event side, correct? Like, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we do some events. You know, we do well. We have a couple things. We had another adventure too that we're working on. So we got a whole nother like dance hall, music barn,
Yeah.
kind of thing that we started to, and that's been you know, that we can do private events, corporate events, you know, weddings, all the stuff that, you know, we're planning a dance set up. So
Yeah.
you know, it's just kind of fun stuff. We do a bunch of different things on many different levels, really.
Right.
It's kind of we do like, actually I got one in January, a ladies gala, and it's all like they're all like dressed up in these like gowns and all this stuff, and it's like, it's pretty high end. And I got to do their meal and stuff last year and held the event at the brewery, and they were like, "This is pretty sweet," and they were like, "We didn't know that we could do that stuff too."
Right.
You know, I got some pretty good. I got a good crew. You know, on the culinary side too. That if I do meet for and somebody that's above like what they wanted, you know, is bigger than what I could do, which, you know, there's that. And so I got a good crew that could pull together. I got some, you know, classical trained chefs and
Nice.
stuff, so I could pull in there. But yeah, other than that, we do different events. We're kind of a, you know, barbecue joint, you know, pizza joint kind of thing, like, you know, and that's just kind of what we've been doing, barbecue stuff. Kind of playing around with for a little bit, just, and then some buddies of mine said, "Ah, you should do some barbecue." I'm like, I'm doing that.
I like to smoke meat.
Yeah. So then I was like, well. So then we started playing with it and got some recipes down and did it, you know. And then all of a sudden it's like we'd sell out every time
Right.
we do it, and I'm like, well, let's just try this and more. And then it was like, okay, well, let's do the main, you know, like a brisket.
Right. Yeah.
The Mac Daddy of all barbecues, you know. And so then we did that, and I was like, yeah, it's you know, we sell out of that all the time. So it's like, man, we just keep doing more. And so then that's, you know, that kind of spiraled into something.
Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of funny, before we jumped on the podcast, me and Sean were out back just talking about how brewers aren't just always just a brewer. You have to be a maintenance guy, you have to be a cook, you have to be a manager. You know, it's always funny. So we were just running back, just looking at equipment. It's like, you know, how do you keep costs down in the brewery? It's by working on things yourself, you know? And so it's just funny that it started with you just throwing some stuff on the smoker, because it just adds to, you know, the repertoire of being a brewer, you know? So
it's kind of, yeah, you just start adding all the titles, and you're just like, you know, from brewer to electrician to, you know, an HVAC guy to cook
to a plumber.
to a plumber. we just plumbed the whole sink and stuff into it. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's fun. I mean, that's the fun part about it, but it's like, man, there's so many, you know.
Every day is a little bit different, you know, like there's no 2 days that are the same, but the thing that sucks about that is trying to get into, you know, a rhythm or something, and then all of a sudden your air compressor goes down, and now you can't transfer a beer, you have to spend 3 hours troubleshooting an air compressor, or, you know, so it teaches you patience, for sure.
I mean, it is, the routine is that there's no routine.
Right.
Like, that's it. Like, it's, you come in and you're like, okay, what's today gonna, or, you know, like, what's going down? What's, you know, is there an employee that's just not gonna show up?
Right,
or
right.
do I have a walking cooler that's gonna go around? You know, like, what is today gonna bring? And, you know, and then on top of everything else, trying to run a business and, you know, the ebb and flow of the restaurant and brewery and stuff. You know, it's like, I mean, but that's what keeps people going.
Yeah.
You know, like me, I couldn't sit at a desk and do that stuff. I mean, I don't want to go out and dig ditches either.
Right,
you know,
right.
It's like,
I did that as a younger man. I don't want to do that anymore either.
yeah. I was just talking about farming. Like, that farming is like a lot like brewing. Like, stuff breaks and it's like you're fixing it. And it's like, you know, you get up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna plan on, you know, hanging this whole thing with you know, all of a sudden something's broke on that. You know, you got sprocket broke or something.
Yeah,
It's
right,
like, man, I'm gonna go, you know, no, pull this. Well, that's gone now too. 'Cause that, you know, the pumps out and that.
Right.
It's out now. So it's like, man, I don't know.
Well, we better adjust the day.
Yeah.
We're not doing that now.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But you
Yeah.
still have to be productive. You know?
Yeah. And that's what it is. I mean, some people, it's really, they have a hard time with it, you know, and you know, just everything's different, you know.
Right.
But then there's people that are just like, yeah, you know, it is different. That's what's cool. That's
Right.
what keeps people motivated, and you know, it's not all roses all the time.
Oh,
you know?
no.
You know that. So.
These are roses a little brown from time to time.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They just flat out of bed, man. But no, it's fun. It's good. So yeah, I'm sorry. Get back to your question. Yeah, we do a bunch of different stuff. We do have event center that we roll with. The one at the condenser, I don't really do a lot with that one. I have a partner that runs that one upstairs with the building, condensery. So I don't really do a lot with that. I'll do some events. Like I just did a 300 person banquet on Saturday, but I usually don't do a lot with those guys. I believe they're trying to do their own thing.
You guys had pretty good ties back into the community, and you guys do a lot of community events back at your location. I know we've gone and helped support you at a couple of those. You know, do you have any of those that are coming up anytime soon? Or?
Yeah, we do a bunch. Yeah, we try to. You know, we try to get the stuff. You know, we work with the schools a lot for you know, like their
Yeah.
like you know, like we have our Thursday Thunder Days, the first Thursday of every month. It was the Osseo Thunder Thursday. so then we give, percentage back to schools. But we do a bunch of stuff with the Garber Band Shell. I work with Kurt and Levi from Nickel and all those guys at Kevin, which is a local coffee shop in town, where like everybody hangs out. So
Nice, yeah.
it's like you go there in the morning, it's like,
It's cheers, right?
yeah, no, it is. I went for a coffee in there for an hour.
Yeah.
But it's fun. But those guys do. We have one coming up we do a big Osseo parade the day after Thanksgiving. Then we have a little after bar or after parade party at Northwoods. And so Santa Claus is there, and I know the Santa Claus real well, so he's going to bring it right to the
Nice.
right to the pub. So we get to drive Doc in 1956 Wilbur pickup.
Oh, there you
We
go.
drive that down
There
the
you go.
parade, and Santa Claus is in there, and so then we just kind of wheel that back. And so I got a connection with Santa Claus, so he does a few things
There you go. There you go.
with the church and.
Yeah, down in the North Pole.
Yeah. I give him a jingle and I'm like, hey, dude, you gotta be down here.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So yeah, we do a bunch of stuff with that.
You hear that, Nathan? In Hudson, we have a connect straight to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind, better listening.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. So yeah, we try to do a bunch of stuff with the community. We try to do, we do some stuff with music in the park on Mondays in the summer, which is good for them. Those guys work hard. They put a big thing together. Get the farmers one.
Yeah.
Maybe get 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000 people down there on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane. It's fun. So I try to do the best I can with it. Sometimes it's not always as much as I'd like to.
Right.
But it's like everything. I get it. Everything takes money. Everything takes time. Commitment.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to be in a lot of those communities too, but to get tied up with some things.
Oh, I feel that. If we had 30 hours in a day instead of 24, I bet you I could fill 31. So,
You'll get a fill in a hurry.
yeah.
As much as I want to, but it's tough sometimes.
No, I totally understand that. So the one, we always like to just chit chat about the brewing community as a whole. It was interesting when me and Andrew first came into the industry because we had so many people that were willing to give us tips and tricks. And the industry doesn't always or never feels like a competition to us, right? It feels more like a brotherhood or just a group of people, brother and sisterhood, just like a group of people that are looking out for each other's best interests. And we've done some stuff with you guys in the past, whether it's contract brewing or your guys' system and things like that. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what keeps you in the brewing community, what you enjoy about the brewing community, and
Yeah.
kind of going from there.
Yeah, no, been doing this for 27 years, and it's been fun. It's a ride, and the people that other brewers and stuff that we meet are amazing people. It's fun to meet other brewers that are able to share some secrets. It seems like everybody's kind of doing it, like everybody's like, hey, what'd you guys use, or how'd you do this, or how'd you do that? Because I feel like every nugget that you give out, you're gonna get something out of it.
Right.
It's like, and everybody's been willing to do that, It's like, I've met guys, brewers across the country, and I'll even call them up.
Right.
Hey, dude, what do you got going on? You're doing this farmhouse sour. What is this? And they're like, oh yeah, try this and that. It's Ryan Meyer who's one of the
Yeah.
actually brewed for us for a while, and I was out in I don't even know, Seattle or Washington, Oregon, somewhere, and I'll call him up. I'm like, how do you, he's like, hey, try this, try that. And it's like, so everybody is so willing to help out, whether it's on recipes or cleaning,
Right.
or grain bills, hot pours, whatever.
Right.
It's just it is truly an amazing community, and there's been some that are been retired out of it, and we still talk to you.
Oh,
Still,
yeah.
it's like, they still hang out. So it's been good. I've met a lot of really great brewery owners and brewers, and it's been fun, man. Like it's a good community. It is like a brotherhood or sisterhood, or I don't know if you, but it's a good group.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shared ideas, and there might be some things that we don't divulge all.
Right.
But most 99% of the stuff is like, hey, let it go. And honestly, I can probably think of one place, one brewery that doesn't have to do a lot of stuff, that I've met down the road. But everybody else is like, just,
I agree.
And you guys, like you guys and Kevin and Half-Assed, I always love the Sand Creek boys,
Oh yeah.
Leo Ship, Lazy Mom. I'm just naming the ones that
Right.
I would work with in the past, or, and Bruce Brothers. That, they just, everybody's like, hey, you need help, you need this, whatever. And it's like, or hey, I'm out of grain, man.
Yeah.
I need like 50 pounds of two-roll,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're like, no worries,
Right.
I got it. And it's
I'm running. I need 8 ounces of cluster for this.
Mhm.
Who can I call? And you can literally get on the horn and talk to these guys because they'll pick up.
Yeah.
They pick up with positive energy.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's just funny because everybody that you named off is somebody that we've leaned on.
Oh, yeah.
Over the past 3 years
Yeah.
of us doing this, and everybody's been more than willing to not just give their time, but to give their knowledge and to give, like you said, ingredients and things to run into those pinches. It's been really, really fun to see, and it's been really, really been a lot of fun to be a part of. So and that's what keeps us in it. So the word fun keeps coming back up, and it's so true because it is a lot of fun. And the people that we've met throughout the industry, whether it's a beer event, and we ran out of CO2 and somebody has an extra canister and they come running around the corner with that extra canister to get you hooked up, or when your regulators is broken, they're helping you cut lines and fix things up,
I got an extra one.
Yeah.
Put it on, so.
I've never been a part of an industry that's kind of like that, I come from the world of construction, and construction was all about competition, If you're not coming to us, then we don't care, kind of thing. But here, if you're not coming to us, we like to send them to you guys, or Kevin over at Half-Assed Brewing Company, or the Heart of the North boys, ladies, or down to Brewster Brothers, down to Kurt and stuff. So we like to just try and make sure that the industry is pumped up at that level, because Wisconsin's got a really, really good brewing industry, and it's been really fun to be a part of.
And it's cool because you can, like you said, you can talk in your name with owners, your name dropping owners, like they will pick up, they will call you back, or if they don't, they will call you back. Like it's not like, oh hey, we get to it right now. Because I'll do that, but if I got a brewer call me, and if I'm like, even if I'm in the middle of something,
Same.
it's bad, but that's just how that group is.
Right.
That's how we are. It is fun. It's refreshing because you get that all talking to them and figure it out. So you might be in a real pinch.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden you're like, get on the horn and it's like, do this or do that. So, it's a good idea.
Right.
All right, I'm in. So.
See, you try and plan the best you can, but some of those situations just pop up. Maybe you saw the bag of Pilsen in the bag and thought it was 2 rows. Oh, man.
And it happens. And it's like, then what? And you're like, well, you just start going through your phone, man. You're like, oh, okay, this, and this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I get it.
Well, that's going to be a wrap for us today.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and close her out. So we appreciate you, Sean. If you have anything with dates or anything like that you want to shout out, go ahead and shout them out now. If not, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up and we'll get it back to Asher to close us out.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Just check out the northwoodsbrewpub.com, all the Facebook stuff, and Walters.beer. Of course, we do the Walters stuff. So, check out all that. And, That's it, man. Thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you being on with us. We really do. This is our third episode, so we're kind of getting some
Sweet.
traction. So
Love it.
should be out in just a couple of weeks, and yeah, we hear your voice out on the internet.
I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. It's been interesting hearing about like business and how you guys work together and stuff in the past. I know we've been over there and asked for a tasting event at the community. Yeah, if you guys haven't been there before, feel free to hop on over